Welcome to the next video part, and this is very special part because this is something there's a majority of people suffering from, and this is the major reason that can hold you to not let you grow. And when we talk about the self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and the mental blocks, this is the core reason. That's why these kinds of negative, or you can say physiological barrier, erase into your mind. So first you have to work in this thing so that you can work later and you will not face such kind of negative situation, so that you need to work and deal with such kind of situation. So in this video I will teach you how to build yourself so that you don't need to face the challenges of self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and mental blocks. So let me jump to the my mind map. Just a second, let me check it. I hope you are able to see the screen, right? So, just a second. In this part, we will talk about challenge your comfort zone, right? So once you learn how to challenge your comfort zone, you will be able to see the progress into your life. See, our mind designed in such a way that it protects us. Just let me fix it. Great. So our mind designed in a old time, it just always try to protect us, because when we live in a primitive type, there was not the right now scenario, means the house and the clothes and all the things available. They need to fight with the animals, and then means they hunt and bring the food, right? So that's why our design in such a way, that means our mind designed in such a way that it always protect us. So that's why whenever we face the negative situation in our life, we always try to keep ourselves in a comfort zone, right? This is happening still because our mind is not just developing instantly for 2 or 3 years. It will take a long time. So that's why you have to work and understand that if you are living in a comfort zone, you have to get rid of from this kind of trait, or you can say the habit. And yeah, I always say it as a habit, because comfort zone is nothing, just you believe that I'm living a good life and just close your eyes, that's it. Because if you open and build a self awareness, you will understand that this is a comfort zone, and you will not going to grow in such kind of growth. So number one is identify your comfort zone. So why the identify of a comfort zone? Because when we start to understand that what kind of growth we need, what kind of skill we need to require to grow our life or challenge the situation, so that we can build a confidence to face this problem, face the challenges, face and embrace the situation, right? So that's why identify your comfort zone. And how you can do that, I'm just sharing with you. I hope you are able to see my screen, right? So number one thing is self-reflection. I have already explained in the previous video. Self-reflection means, or you can say self-awareness. When you know yourself, you have a skill, you have a talent, you have a core values to do such kind of things, and you can do it. It's a kind of belief. If you know that I'm enough courageous, I'm enough talented, I'm enough courageous, and I'm enough self-reliant, so such kind of things help you to face the challenge. And you understand that this is a comfort zone and I need to break it. Or you can say, if you are not enough self-aware, you will not able to see the comfort zone. You feel that, okay, I'm doing a job 9 to 5, it's just very good, and I'm getting salary per month, salary credited to my account, so it's okay. Why should I work extra to earn the extra money? If you are living such kind of things, means you are not able to see the 5 or 6 year or 10 years later part, right? Because if you are able to see, your jobs may not be permanent for the next 5 years. Right now AI is just replacing lots of job, but you just believe that my job is enough and it will be not gone. So it's just closing the eyes, not seeing the reality. So you have to know yourself first. I have already explained how to know yourself. There are some methods in the previous video I have shared. Recognize limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs, already explained, means knowing yourself is this is the problem and asking questions. Is it valid or not? Is it real or just illusion of my mind? Because limiting beliefs is nothing, just a kind of a barrier. And when I say belief, it's a set of pattern. Means you change your habit, how you live, how you wake up in the morning, how you live a disciplined life, what kind of rituals you are following. So if you changes, means the little changes into your habit, you can understand that my limiting beliefs just shifting from negative to positive. Limiting beliefs always transform a strong positive beliefs if you know that how to shift it. And already explained in the previous part. I hope you finished that one. The next one is fear setting exercise. This is an exercise I'm just going to tell you to identify your comfort zone. Write down the worst case scenario. This is a self-explanatory. When I say worst case scenario, whenever you face any kind of challenges, suppose you have a fear to come live. Okay, I'm just giving an example. You feel that I'm very feeling nervous when I think to just come live on YouTube, think to come live on Facebook or Instagram. Sit down and write on a paper what will the worst scenario. People will laugh. Once I hit the live button, people say, "Oh, the Pandey is coming live. How the shirt is this and what kind of a background and hairstyle." Only once, right? So when you note down, they will laugh. Is it really very very painful to you when people start laughing you? Of course not, because if you know this is my purpose, if you know I'm giving a particular solution and I'm not just coming to dancing and making entertainment and they will not entertain, they blame me and they put a negative comment. No, you come here to share something you have. You come live to share a specific solution for a specific problem. So don't think for such kind of people. Focus on your purpose. When you write down the worst scenario, only this is. Nobody's come to shoot you when you come live, isn't it? So why you should put so much burden on your mind? Just a second. I'm so sorry for that. And it happens because you feel that somebody will come and shoot me. These kind of situation we just create in our mind, and that's why we just, you can say, reduce our potential when we try to hit the live button, isn't it? So write down the worst scenario and think about that. Think in a positive way. Think about the skill and asking question. Is it really valid? Is it really worth to think about this? Of course not. Now jump to the next one. Set clear goal. This is one of the most favorite thing, because lot of people they don't set the Step 2, set clear goal. See, define challenging goals. When I say challenging goal, it simply means that goal should not be enough, you can say easy to just accomplish within 1 day, 2 day or 5 days. Goal always should be very challenging to you, because when you feel this is challenging to me, you try to elevate your potential. You try to expand your thought process, and you try to take a reference from a book, from a mentor, from article and Google and all the things. So that's why it should be a challenging, because when you give a challenging goal to yourself, you try to lift your skill set, the thought process, the mindset, and your personality getting improved day by day, right? So always define your goal. You have to define your goal. And the next one is establish a timeline. When I say timeline, you suppose I'm just trying to hit 1 CR, okay, within 2024 December, I'm trying to hit 1 CR. Now if I'm targeting 1 CR and I'm not giving a specific date, as I earlier mentioned, 22nd December 2024 will my 1 CR will accomplish. Okay, I'm just mentioning it. So accordingly, I need to make a plan, right? Suppose in next 6 months I'm targeting 50 lakh rupees or 25 or 50 lakh rupees, and the next year I will making a plan so that I can achieve just double, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 1 CR in December. So when I make a plan and see the paper, I feel that okay, this is a possible, because if I'm earning 2 or 3 lakhs per month, then next month is a 5 lakhs, then 10 lakhs, 20. So accordingly, we can set a milestone, and it just give a pleasure and believe we can do this. But when you just see 1 CR, how, you don't know. Only a number or digit into your mind, 1 CR. That's it. You don't know the method, you don't know the milestones. So you have to set a realistic goal and give a deadline, so that your mind can understand that it's easy and you can walk on that journey very confidently. That's it, why this is very important. And if I talk about the, just a second. So this is about the exercise, okay. When I talk about the exercise, it should be a filter of a SMART. SMART means you have to validate your goal through the SMART formula. This is a very old formula, but still it's working very well. Sorry. So number one is specific. Whether you have to validate it, is it specific or not? I want to earn lots of money. Is it specific? I want to a higher position into my company. Is it specific? No. You have to mention on a paper specific. I want to 1 CR. This is a specific. I want to a designation of director manager. This is a specific. Now jump to the next one, is measure. Your growth should be measurable. As I earlier explained that if you target 1 CR and you given the date, specific date, you have to set a milestone so that you believe that it's a measurable. 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 75, 1 CR. So this is a measurable, and you believe that there's a time. If I work in that way, we can achieve the double and etc. Right? Because when you make a plan, it works as a GPS, and GPS can help you from one place to the different place. That's why we always make a plan, not in our mind, not in digital device, but on a paper. Try it. If you are a person who love to use digital devices, you should pick pen and paper and write it 1 or 2 or 3 times. When you write, you feel that this is not a paper, this is my mind. And whenever you write, your mind, body, eyes, everything just engaging to write it. This is very important. And next one is achievable. It should be achievable. I have mentioned that if you mention the amount, if you mention the time, your mind is just revolving around the goal and thinking about whether it's a valid or not. You can easily get answer. Relevant. This is very important. Whenever you set a goal, it should be relevant to you. Suppose you are an IT person, okay? Suppose you are a trainer or coach, and suddenly you just a thought come to your mind, I should be an astronaut, okay? And because astronaut is very cool thing and people will go sky and all the things, so you set a goal in 22nd this means 22nd December 2024, I will be astronaut. You are a IT person or a coach or trainer or freelancer. Suddenly if you think within 1 year I will be astronaut, this is not achievable, and also this is not a realistic thing. So you have to believe that this is my core value, this is something I am, and accordingly set a goal. Your skill set, your experience, your mindset, your knowledge, and also your surrounding is very much is relatable to your goal. If you just close your eyes and thinking this is my goal and this is the deadline, now I'm just working, it will not work. All the things should be proper aligned to achieve your goal. Now next is time bounded. We understand that we have to give a certain deadline. This is a framework and work on that. This is very powerful. SMART. The 5 things is specific, measurable, achievable, relatable, or you can say relate to your goal, and last is time bounded. If you set your goal through these kind of filter, you can get an essence which is possible to you. Let me tell you, it's possible if you can say do brainstorm around the SMART formula. Now bucket list creation. This is also important because the SMART formula is different thing and this is different. Make a list of activities. Just a second, let me show you. Make a list of activities or experience you have always wanted to try, but you haven't due to XYZ any fear. Suppose you love to talk on a stage. You admire a person who always talk on a stage in the body and personality, and the way he addresses the people is amazing. You always love the person and you feel that one day I will go on a stage, but due to the XYZ fear of unknown, fear of public speaking, or fear of self-doubt, limiting beliefs, it will not just letting you go on the stage, face it, start making a plan to go to the stage. Again, here what kind of plan you need to make? Just pick pen and paper and write what will be the worst scenario. When you go to the stage, people love you, isn't it? That's it. But they care about you because they want to speak on a stage. Whenever speaker don't able to speak on a stage, people always want to see that person to speak to them, and they encourage always, because this is a part I have seen so many times. A speaker will nervous, then all the audience will cheer up so that he feels confidence. So you have to believe that the audience is yours. They will love to talk with you, they will love to engage with you, but you have to take initiative. You have to show the courage. I want to share something valuable to you. First step yours. Second, the target audience will try to engage with you, and after 1 or 2 minutes you will be comfortable on a stage. Any kind of fear just vanish if you chase, or you can say when you face that kind of challenges within 1 or 2 minutes. That's it. Now this one is enough, okay? And the next one is, let me unfold it. Step 3, start with small steps. This is a most amazing thing. Start with small steps. I have explained, if you want to target 1 CR, okay, and you try to hit one means what you say, it's a one hit. Is it possible? If I'm earning 1 or 2 lakh rupees per month and I'm trying to 1 CR without making a plan, without knowing what will be the milestone and what kind of skills I need to require or acquire to earn just double the amount. So that's why gradual progression is very important, because when you feel gradual progression means you are step by step moving towards your goal, the milestone, the first milestone, second milestone, third milestone, you feel pleasure, and it motivates you, always motivates you to achieve the next milestone and the next milestone. Do you know why most of the people, majority of people, I must say, it's 95% people, they give up on achieving their goal because of this. They always set a higher goal, not setting the milestone. Earlier I mentioned that if you try 1 CR without knowing the milestones, you will not achieve it, because it's a huge amount. But when you just calculate it within the month, within the time and skill required, always make a plan and think about that. Now you believe that this is a possible. I don't need to reach 1 CR, I only just double my current income. When you achieve it, again see a plan and make just double by acquiring the skill, by connecting with the people, by selling digital product and all that, right? So that's why gradual progression is very important. Take a consistent action. We all know that consistency is the king of person. If you want to achieve your goal, consistency is so important. The more you consistent, the more you will be a self-aware, and the journey will be faster. So consistency is very important. Now we talk about the exercise. I have mentioned the one exercise, progressive exposure, okay? It's self-explanatory. Expose yourself for that challenge. That's it. Whenever you know that, I have explained, if you want to go on a stage, just expose you. Feel you are on a stage. Try to be on a stage, because when you try to expose yourself in that situation, you feel that, oh my god, I'm just coming in this out of my comfort zone. Now experience it, how you feel it, how you can tackle the problem, how you deal with the people, how you deal with the situation. Once, twice and third time you will be able to speak with the people and you feel comfortable on a stage. But if you sit a place and dreaming for something, okay, I will go stage and one day I will speak and target 1000 people, it will not going to happen. Dreaming is not enough. You have to expose yourself in that situation so that you learn new skills. You can say train your mind to bear the pressure that people face on the stage. Once you start doing it, you will be able to easily do it. Now next, jump to the next one. We have already covered the 3 steps to breaking the comfort zone. Step 1 is identify your comfort zone. Set a clear goal, second one, and third one is start with small steps. Now the step 4, embrace failure as learning. Now I hope you are able to see the screen. Step 4, embrace failure as learning. Change your perspective. The number one things in the step 4. We all know that everything is about the perspective. If we expose myself in any kind of negative situation. If I feel that something is happening with me and I feel that this is a bad thing for me, and again if I try to go on stage and feel that I'm nervous, why I came here to speak, I was very comfortable in that situation. So such kind of things is just about a perspective. If you face yourself in the situation of negative things, just think in a different way. Now I'm able to learn the new skill. When you stand on a stage, see the people, wow, what an amazing thing. So I'm just addressing lots of people. When you change the perspective, your fear will be changed, because everything is about the perspective. Analyze and adjust. It's explanatory, right? When you stand on a stage, suppose I'm a coach, I don't like to come on live, but when I hit the live button and I start talking it, I analyze myself by seeing through means on the camera and adjust. I'm working in that way, so I should stand in this way and just change the power pose and the position and hand gesture. So I start doing it. I'm means involving my body, my eyes and the mind in the process to becoming better, right? So that's why you should analyze and adjust by putting yourself or exposing yourself in the negative situation. This is the best way to break the comfort zone wall. Now, what kind of exercise I have mentioned for you? It's a two exercise: failure reflection and role model resilience. Self-explanatory, you have to always failure reflection. Think about the failure. What was the mistake you made? Check or review your the past, whatever you are maintaining the data. Review it, your plan, review it, the resource, review it, the circumstances, the people, the strategies, everything, and try to make its change so that you can again try it. Not just changing the goal, but changing the strategy, changing the method, changing the resources. Resource does not mean your camera, light, laptop and all that. Resource means the team person, the digital marketing agency. When you talk with them and understand what kind of ethics they have, so things is working in that way. If you feel this is not work for me, just to replace it or change it. Role model and resilience story. This is very important. Every person has in their life at least two role model. At least two role model. You may have 4 or 5, depend on your niche, depend on your circumstances, depend what you are doing. But role model is very important. And I'm not saying the role model is just an actress or actor in your life. No. Role model should have a personality, a skill or talent or experience that you want to acquire. I believe it. If my role model is APJ Abdul Kalam, it means that I love the consistency that person have, right? The dream, the way see dream and accomplish it, this is very important. So role model category, or I must say role model, the characteristics, these kind of things. Whatever you want in your life, your role model should be aligned that kind of field. Suppose if you want to build a discipline and you see a person, wow, what a powerful disciplined life he is living. That's it. He may be your role model by living your disciplined life. The next one is, let's jump to the next one. Step 5. Step 5 is seek support and accountability. Seek support and accountability. Now find a support system. I always say have a mentor. This is a very important, because whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to do, if you don't have a mentor, your journey either very painful or it will take a long time, and time is money. We all know that time is money. If you connect with a person who has done everything, if you connect, he will teach you this thing and that thing will not work. You have to follow these kind of 5 steps. Certainly you will get result. He can teach you or she can teach you because he had experienced such kind of things in their past. So always connect with a mentor. Accountability partner. This is a very interesting thing. If you don't have any accountability partner, you should have one. Because when you have accountability partner, you can share whatever goal you have, whatever milestone you have set, and also accountability partner help you to daily asking a question, what you have done today, what kind of thinking you have to accomplish that plan, and etc. So everything when you share means you commit not to yourself only but the person. So he can chase you whether you are accomplishing your commitment or not. So that's why accountability partner is so important. The next one, just a second. Practice mindfulness and manage stress. This is so important. Practice mindfulness and manage stress. We all know that if we are in a process to be a good coach, leader, or trainer, or facilitator, or freelancer, or any person, including the employee, we have to manage our stress because we face lots of stress in our daily life, right? So how can I tackle you? There's a 3 steps, but I'm just sharing the one which is enough to solve your problem. The third one is very deeply, and I will share later in other videos. Mindfulness technique. Mindfulness technique is nothing just a way to train your mind to live in present. Don't too don't too much worry about the past or the future. Living in the present. What can I do in present to fix my future? Or what kind of things I need to do in present so that I can enjoy my life? What kind of things I need to acquire skills, talent, experience, or the person. Everything is just think about in the present. You cannot fix your future. You cannot fix your past because past has already gone and future is the next way. So how can I fix the next way? You can only control your present. You can only control the things which are in front in your eyes, right? So that's why I always try to be live in present. Stress management. Learn to stress management. Whenever you feel I'm stressed, do anything that give you a pleasure and help you to stress out. Suppose you have a child, okay, and you are too stressful by the workload and the money problem and all that. So spend 1 hour with your kid, playing like a kid. It will help you to just means hormone support and reduce down your stress level and uplift your confidence level. Because what we do, we always try to hold the stress and try to refining it, but it will not helpful us, right? So that's why whenever you feel stress, first get out from that situation and engage with the person that you love to, or you can say make a fun with that person. Temporary, not fun, is different way. But suppose I'm giving an example, you have a child and play with the child, go outside and walk and see the nature, and do a solo traveling. If you are feeling any stress, these kinds of things is very very powerful and it work for a people. So there's the 2 exercise. One I have mentioned it. Stress reduction technique. Yoga, we all know that. Meditation, it's a very powerful, but it will not work instantly. If you feel that I'm stressed and sit and doing yoga, it will work full. No, it will not. It is a kind of practice that you need to make. It is kind of practice that you need to acquire in your life to live a stressful and disciplined life. Because when you train your mind on a daily basis and make it stronger to face the stress, it can. But if you just think that today I'm stressful and sitting and do a meditation, it will not. Suddenly nothing can change anything to your brain. You have to give your time, you have to give a process and getting involved in the process to train your mind or make it strong to your thought process or strength building, right? Now jump to the next one. It's last, celebrate your progress, right? Just a second, if you are not able to see the screen for step 6, I'm sharing with you. Take a screenshot. Now step 7, right? Step 7 is celebrate your progress, acknowledging achievements. When I say achievement, it simply means that whatever you accomplish in your life, just remind it or make a note, document it. The reason is very simple, because when you document it and make a journal, whenever you feel stressed or demotivated or feeling low, because we are human beings and we understand such kind of things coming in our life on a daily basis. So just turn a page and you feel that this is something which I have achieved. It means that I'm not worthless. I have achieved a lot of things, and reason and proof is this. So it gives you a kind of pleasure and it gives you a kind of motivation to motivate it again, thrive to achieve the new things or new milestone. So that's why acknowledging and documenting achievement is so important. Now learn from experience. Often people, they do this mistake. If they have a negative experience, they remind it. But if they had a positive experience, they just forget it. Always remind your positive experience where you appreciated by the people, where people say and give you means a positive comment or feedback and all that, because it helps you to just boost your confidence and release a kind of hormone that support to your encouragement and the confidence level. So that's why it's very important. And I have mentioned a few exercises for you. Gratitude journal and reward yourself. Gratitude journal means what you are thankful for. If you're thankful for anything, just write on a diary. Maintain a diary so that you just daily write, and it's just kind of practice. But it seems so easy, but it's a very powerful. Writing about your thankful things, you feel that this is something I'm getting happiness from that person. This is the resources, and I'm very grateful for these kind of things. It's a kind of expressing your thank you to the God, thank you to the resources, means you are happy. Giving a kind of thing to feel a happy is a kind of gratitude. It's very important. Okay. And next one is rewarding. Whenever you commit to anything, give reward to yourself. Suppose I'm scheduling my task, 4 or 5 tasks scheduled, and all the things is accomplished. Now in the evening I can give reward to myself. Suppose I'm allowing myself to watch movie or 30 minutes the reels, any kind of entertainment or whatever you want to do. It's a kind of reward, right? And you should set in your life, because when you're giving reward to yourself, your mind understand that first I need to finish the task, then I will be rewarded from this person. So that's why it's very important. So I have covered the 7 steps to break down your comfort zone. Number 1, identify your comfort zone. Second, set a clear goal. Third, start with small steps. Means if you believe in a domino effect, just go on the Google and see the domino effect. It's a very powerful, and power of taking a small step. Step 4, embrace failure as a learning. 5, seek support and accountability. Step 6, practice mindfulness and manage stress. Step 7, celebrate your progress. If you work religiously on these 7 steps, you will get magical response from your target audience, from your body, from your mind. Because this is so powerful. Seems easy, but not easily you can practice it. It will take courage to follow all the steps, means 7. But if you do it for 21 days, miracle will happen to your life, and you will easily understand it's my comfort zone and I need to break it. And I need to break it, right? So thank you for giving time, and I hope it will helpful for you, because this is something not just you will get on any kind of book or in any kind of reference from book or article. This is the experience which I have experienced in my life and connect with the mentor, and whatever he taught me, this is essence of all that. So that's why follow it. It will very helpful, and believe this is a powerful, and then start working on that. Because if you believe this is a not just very powerful, nothing can helpful for you. First you have to believe in yourself and the process, and then start executing the idea. Thank you for giving your time.